nobody here. They think someone's here now. Hello, hello, hello. Stop, Sadie. Nobody's here. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay? Stop it. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Yeah, anytime I say hello, they're like, ah. Okay, good. I have the AC on and I just didn't want it to be like too loud. I am really tired. The beach drained me. Miss my song. This is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Yeah, they're always in the conversation. Now they're in the bed. We got new wiener sheets yesterday. My dad got me wiener sheets. So I don't know really what I'm doing. Wiener sheets, yeah. I came home and they were here and he was like, I knew you'd like them. They actually match the bed too, so they're cute. They're white with little wieners on them. Yeah, he's not good with money. Yes, I'm Taurus. I'm Taurus with double Capricorns. I know. Well, the dogs are like me. We sleep until like, I don't know, 2 a.m. I mean, not 2 a.m. We go to bed late and we sleep late. And they will stay in bed with me. Like, if I get sick or something, they'll stay in the bed with me the whole time. Like, for days. Hello, hello, hello. There's a lot of you guys. Or there's just a lot of comments. You have a wiener mix? Yes. They used to use them back in the day as, like, water bottles. And, like, the queens and kings would use them on, like, their feet for their heat. And, like, those things, those rotisseries, they used to have them walk on them. That's why, like, if you put a wiener dog near a treadmill, they'll go on it. Taurus, Venus, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Scorpio, Rising. Thank you, holisticated lady. Thank you, Autumn. Yes, I'll save the live. Yeah, I'm a triple Earth. But it depends on the thing, too, because I have, like, Sagittarius stuff, too. There's two different astrological things. Like, if you go by, like, the one most people use, I'm, like, a triple Earth sign. But if you go by the other one, I have, like, air, fire, and Earth. But it just really depends. And I've noticed that they kind of both, I can't think of the name of it for some reason, but there's like the traditional astrology and then there's the other astrology. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, no water. I've got no water. No emotion. Which chart should you believe? Whatever, yeah, Vedic. Vedic is the thing I'm talking about. Whatever one really, like, resonates with you. I feel like they can kind of range. I feel like the Vedic is good for, I don't know, like, getting to know more of the stuff, like, beyond the basics. Because sometimes and I feel like it can go back and forth. Because sometimes I watch a reading and it doesn't resonate. It can be, like, a Taurus reading and it doesn't resonate at all. And then I watch, like, a Capricorn reading and it resonates a lot. But that's because I get the double Capricorn. But then there's sometimes that I can watch a Sagittarius reading and it resonates for me. And then as cross-watchers, you know, I just feel like you can watch any reading, really. And if there's messages in there, like if you're drawn to a reading, you know, and there's messages there, there was a reason. Like, what's her name? Water Baby says, like, if you see one with, like, the number, like, 3113 or 33 minutes, there could be a message in there for you. And then also, like, whatever, like, right now we're in the sign of Leo, so you should do the Leo ones as well. I've got comments. Oh, you know what? There's no I stopped the comments over here, so I'm like, why aren't I seeing their comments? You miss your Taurus, she's beautiful. Well, Taurus is run by Venus. Planet of Venus is beautiful. You loved my introduction. Thank you. What does number 44 signify? I think all of the numbers can signify different things, like for a particular... Sorry. Alright, so with the numbers, they can vary, I feel. So if you're somebody that's like seeing 44 all the time, you can read it as a certain way, and then other people could read it as something else. So it really just depends. So for me, 4s represent like foundation. 4s can represent like the 4 of Wands. 4s like were significant for me because my mom passed at 4:44 a.m. and we always knew, thank you, that it was like she always looked at it as the time that the angels are with you. So I looked at that as really significant, like since her passing for her. But yeah, like your 44 is your DM's birthday. Like you can have all different types of numbers that are significant to you. So I find that meditating on the numbers is good because then you know what it means to you. And just because you get 44 today doesn't mean that it's not going to be like a different meaning tomorrow. Like you could get 44 today and it's about your foundation, and then tomorrow you could get it and it could just mean that like spirit's helping you out, protecting you, surrounding you. For me, the basics are like 1s are that awakening number. They can signify like a twin flame connection. 2s are the partnership union energy, but it's also about like the things that you're thinking are manifesting. So 1s that like, hey, pay attention to what you're thinking. 2s like, well, those thoughts are now manifesting. 3 for me has been like transformation, ascended masters. 4 is, thank you guys. 4 is the angels and stuff. 5, you find yourself cooking at 444. Yeah, so I mean, things could be getting steamy for you. The 4 of Wands is energy. 5s are about change, and don't look at change as bad. A lot of times people get like weird about change. 6, for me, you know, like the 6s can really range. Sometimes the 6 can be like, and look at the number 6, like it goes down. Like you could be like looking down at stuff, or you could be too focused on money. And then 7 is like the angels and stuff. Where did I get the hat? I don't know, man. I've had hats for years. I've got an entire like closet full of hats. I think I might have got this as a gift. 8s are the abundance, and 9 could be that you're in your head. Like if you look at the number 9, and 9 can also be endings and new beginnings. 10 is wholeness, oneness, completion, and yeah. And then any of the variations can shift. The 3s are, thank you guys, 3s are transformation for me, but they can also shift. Like if you're dealing with a third party situation, it could be like giving you information about that. I guess it just really depends. You wouldn't know yours. You wouldn't know yours what? Manifesting bagels. You can also look up your numerology, like your name. Like look up your name, and it will give you numbers. You've been seeing numbers like 1010. So like 10 would be like, so 10 is like the end, right? So it's like you've come to a completion with something. And life path 11, that's significant. That could be like, hey, you're a twin, you know. Yeah, I'll take super chat questions after like a little bit. But I think for the first part, I'll just like talk to you guys, and then I think like super chats I can do like $5 or something, like $5 super chats for like little questions. But for right now, I just was gonna talk to you guys and see how you guys are doing. You're 22 and you're twin flame. 33 is really rare. I have a 33 in mine, but it's not my life path. It's like whatever the other one is, and people freak out about it. 13 is the divine feminine number, and there's like 13 cycles in the year. Thank you. Life path 9. Then you got 33 as something. Yeah, I have that too. Donafin. You don't remember? I don't remember mine either, but I had a life path 9, and then I had 33, I think, as my second one, which I'm not, like, I don't remember a whole lot of stuff. Like, when it comes to my stuff, I know little bits of things, but I don't know all of it. I think as a star seed, the numbers are significant for me because it's like a way that they communicate with me. So like some days I'll see 212 and I'm like, okay. And a lot of it's unconscious for me. Like I don't know what it is until later on. Hello, hello. And then I kind of get it later on. Or you just get a message. So like sometimes I just spiel shit out of my mouth and I'm like, where did that come from? And I feel like it's from the number, like downloads and frequencies and things, because I've had times where I've been knocked off my feet by like vibrations or just like weird stuff. And then it's like all of a sudden there's this information there. Yeah, the ones are, I think the ones are significant for people on the twin flame journey. Just in the sevens are too. And if you add the 1 and the 7 together, that's 8, which is that infinite connection that we have. And right now 8s are going to be significant because we're in the 8th month, but we're also doing the Lion's Gate on 8/8. You're 33. When I was 33, I was like, I'm going to die this year. It's the year of Jesus. And I didn't die. I'm 35 now. I think I just kind of wanted to die. 444, since meeting your boy, you had a reading that said, oh yeah, that's cool. What can it mean to dream about the same 2 people for 2 nights in a row but different scenarios? You know what? I had that happen. I've been having weird dreams lately with people in it that I've never dreamt about. And I don't know. I guess you'd have to like look at what the scenarios are and if there's something significant within it. Like the other night, I was going to jail. And then I looked at it like afterwards and I realized like it was signifying something that I was like feeling stuck within. Like it could be like a karmic cycle or something, but you got to look at like what the dream was, and then even look at like the other dream and see if like there was something in there that was symbolic that's similar. Or there could just be somebody that's like either got you on their mind or you're on their mind heavily. You could be connecting astrally. But it's hard to know without like the exact details. Yep, 9 is completion of a cycle. Yes, I am going to upload for the Divine Essential channel, Barbara. What is today? Oh shit, today's the 5th. I will do it tomorrow because I need to get one over there on that channel because of the Lionsgate. I've just been like, since doing the astrology things, I've noticed that it was like, I felt like this, like, I gotta get the astrology ones, and so it never was like giving me time to like do the other things, because I have people who I see privately, like, well, I don't see them anymore, but like I do long distance stuff privately, and I've been busy, and it's summertime here, so like in the summertime, I don't sit my ass at home like I do all winter, but now that, you know, within the next couple of months, it'll be cold here again, and I'll be blocked up here making you guys lots of videos. Yeah, I could do a pick-a-pile on life path readings. I had pens. Oh, here they are. I wanted to write things down because I always forget. I always say yes to you guys, and then I forget. I actually have a list of things to do, like, for you all. I just, like I said, you guys know how I was in the winter. I was uploading every single day. The Lionsgate? Oh, yeah. So the Lionsgate, it happens every year on 8/8. And for me, the Lionsgate is significant because of the star connection. But, you know, everywhere around the world, like in the ancient times, it was kind of signifying where the sun and Sirius lined up in a certain way. And that's also when the Nile River would, like, rise up. So they knew, like, the next year, like, the crops were going to be there and all of that. But it's also like a portal. So it has that area, that energy of Sirius, which is Isis, and it's like a time where, however you go into this energy, it's going to manifest for the next 365 days. So like if you go into that portal feeling like shit or being shitty to people or just like not in alignment, the next 365 days are going to carry like that. It's going to be difficult for you to get out of that vibration. That's how I've looked at this. And so if you go into it and you're like aware and you're like feeling good and you're getting your energy up and you set like positive intentions and you're treating people with respect and like you're not, you know, being a bullshit artist and stuff, then I feel like the next 365 days can be very abundant. It's also a good time for like manifesting. So whatever you're trying to manifest, like, you really want to act as if you've already got it. Because a lot of times what we want in our life, when we don't have it, we're like, meh, like, I want it, I want it. And what that actually does is push it off from us having it. But the more that you are like, you know, like, I have it, it's going to definitely be here. It's going to make it manifest easier. And that energy is just stronger right now. When I do my readings and say, oh, see, look at, does that have a special meaning? Yeah, so, like, when I do readings, I think I do it differently than a lot of other readers. A lot of times, like, when I'm shuffling, I know what card's coming before it comes. I can also, like, see a card and know, like, I need that card. But if there's, like when I'm telling, like, the story or whatever, a lot of times, like, whatever I'm saying, the next card is, like, telling what I'm saying. And so on the bottom of the deck can usually be something significant to what I was just speaking. And I usually see it and I'm like, oh my God, look, like, just because it confirms what I was already thinking or saying or feeling. You have court on 8-8. Well, I try to act like, be in that vibration that it goes well. Four is like a foundation. 4 can also be that your spirit guides are with you. My sun and moon sign, I am Taurus sun, Capricorn moon. But if you do like other, like the Vedic, it's different. Major move, yay or nay? Yeah, Capricorn's good. That's why I have good work stuff, because Taurus are good at building shit and Capricorn's good at money. The move will make you happy. 9 of Cups. What made me fall in love with tarot? You know what's funny? I was always afraid of tarot. And I was doing like oracle card readings. And one day I got a gift of the tarot. Like, actually, I got a gift of the tarot a while before I ever even really used it. But I don't know. I think it was the twin thing, because all of a sudden one day, like, a twin flame reading popped up on my thing. And I was like, I need to know, like, what those mean. And so I started playing with it, and then it just got, like, easier and easier and easier for me to do readings with. It's like, it just kind of comes out, like, I have to touch, like, a lot of times people will complain, like, you're moving the cards too much, or your hands are in the way. It's like, I actually feel what's going to come out from them, which I can do with any of the cards, but I don't know. I guess I just kind of like them because they don't just give you the cherry bullshit, you know, like, a lot of times oracle cards are just like, everything's lovely and wonderful. And this is like, no, it's not. and that's how life is. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Mindy, he's guarded, but yeah. Why was I scared of the tarot? Because of the darkness within it, like the devil, the tarot. Also, I was intimidated. So I was intimidated by it because it was like, there was just so much to learn, you know, like with a tarot card, it's like, there's like major arcana, minor arcanas, there's 4 suits, there's all this other stuff, there's upside down, there's this way, there's that way. But with an oracle card, it's like, hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. It's like a lot easier to interpret and understand, and there's not like all these, because one card, you know, the King of Swords can be like somebody that wants to speak their truth, or it can be somebody that's being cold and aloof. You know, it's somebody that's logical. There's so many different ways, but it's also the cards around it. So I guess it was just me, like, being lazy about learning it all. Thank you. Hi. Hello. Will Daniel ask you out this weekend? Let's find out. I feel like he may be guarded too. We just got the 4 of Pentacles for that other person. But the Page of Pentacles is offering a Pentacles, so he may be a little guarded, but he may start making an offer. The Page is like somebody that's like, they offer something in the physical world, but it's not something like huge, so it could just be a date. But I feel like there's this like imbalance, like with this person. It's like they want to, but they might hold back. Okay, so just know that. I think it is destined for you, because I did see the what do you call it? The Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun is on the bottom. Underneath that's the Emperor. So I think eventually he will, but if it's not this weekend, it will come. Will you quit smoking this month? You gotta want to. I feel like you'll rush into it, and then you may kind of like fall back a little bit. But if you trust your intuition and you really want to do it, I feel like you can. This is a good month for that too, I heard. This is a good month for people to like really clear out your stuff. That disappeared. Is my twin flame a Libra? 10 of Pentacles, I would say so. Does Tay love me? Page of Pentacles. So I feel like he may get there, okay? Like he may have love for you, but I don't know if like he's comfortable in like totally giving it over to you. All right, there's something with this person that's like a little held back or a little immature, but I feel like the love is there. It's just something that needs time. There could be illusions impacting it, like indecisiveness or other elements outside of the connection that are causing this person difficulty with making that decision on like, do I love this person? And the Four of Pentacles was underneath that again. So the Divine Masculine energy just might be guarded right now. Yeah, look, so be in your Nine of Pentacles energy. The more that you're like feeling good about yourself, the more you're happy about yourself, leading you into your Empress energy is what's going to attract somebody to love you and give to you what you're wanting. And that's for everybody. I'm a Gemini. Will I reconnect with an old friend soon or find someone new? And will we be dating next year in time for my 20-year high school reunion? Jesus. All right, well, your destiny is here, okay? Like, something to do with your destiny. Is it somebody from the past or is it somebody new? I feel like the person from the past is still available to you, but, like, either you or this person are feeling like your opportunities have kind of, like, fell apart. But eventually you could have the Ten of Pentacles with this person. Now, if they'll be available by the high school reunion... We got Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I think it might take a little bit of a time, okay? Because right now we're in the Page energy, and then the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. So eventually your wishes will come true with the person from the past if that's what you really want. But if you want a new beginning, you'll have it. But I think like either way, it may take a little bit of time. I don't know if they'll be there by the time of your reunion. You think Karen is coming towards me? My gut and dreams keep telling me yes. Garen. I thought it said Karen. Is Garen coming? Ooh, Four of Wands and Temperance. These are both union cards. You are correct. Yeah. Trust your gut, ladies. Okay? Whenever you're doing something, thinking something, feeling something when it comes to them, don't go into your head. Go into your gut. They're called quickly. Will Mike and I reconcile? I keep believing yes, but huge obstacles came up recently. I just saw the Ace of Cups. Like, this is, again, one of those times, like, when I'm doing something, this one popped. So there is likely a new beginning. And again, you guys, like I just said, trust. Yeah, you may be in this energy or they may be in this energy, similar to what we just saw. But when you get into that knowing that the Two of Cups is coming, that communication will come. Okay, so I do feel like they will come. They just need to overcome the feeling of like, yeah, they need to overcome the feeling of defeat. And you see what I mean? Like when I start to say something, they need to overcome the feeling of this pops out. That's like, that's why I like the tarot. How does he feel about you, Kara? Kara? Ooh, he feels like he's been left out in the cold, okay? Why? Yeah, he wants to take back, like, control. I feel like he wants to be more in his power here. He could be somebody, like, that was a little sneaky, or just somebody that, like, he's having, like, self-sabotage. Yeah, he needs strength, okay? He needs strength, but he does see you as somebody that's valuable, like the Queen of Pentacles, so he could just be intimidated, you know, needing to gain the strength to get out of this energy, to come towards you and be like, hey, I'm the Emperor for somebody that's amazing. So it's probably, like, a little bit of that self-sabotage energy. Whoa. Space Bug, Scorpio, any chance with your Taurus? I don't know what the last part said, but I'm assuming, is there any chance with your Taurus? Scorpio and Taurus are actually, like, supposed to be together. They're, like, divine counterparts, like, from across each other. Like, when you look at the astrology wheel, they're supposed to be most compatible, like, sexually, emotionally, physically, all of that. I do think that there's burdens that need to be dropped, but I do think that there is a chance here. And you got the sign. I mean, this is like Capricorn energy, but this is Earth energy. So it's like when we drop down the energetic burdens and all the bullshit that's been being carried, I do feel like the two of you can come together. Like, you'll have your, you know, either they will have their Queen of Pentacles or you'll have your Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there needs to be, like, a fight here, like a fight towards doing it, rather than being, like, guarded towards it. So this person just may be guarded right now, but I feel like eventually they'll get over it. Whoa. What does it mean when I can feel suicidal feelings from my Libra twin flame of all the sadness he's going through with his childhood past and mother acceptance? I walked away, but I feel he needs me. That's difficult when you can feel like something's wrong with them, or if you're just worried about them, like, you know, like you see a car accident, like where they live, and you're like, oh my god, are they fucking okay? Like, oh my god. And then feeling their stuff too on top of other things. And it can be hard to, like, put yourself, like, get your energy out of there, and to know, like, the difference, like, is this me or them? But it just means that you can feel his energy, you know. He probably does need you, but he may not need you physically to be there, you know, to just kind of send him, you know, because, like, I find that when you reach out to them, yeah, like, you need to be, like, the star energy there for him, okay? There could be a physical reconciliation, like, to help him, but this is definitely something he needs to do on his own so that he can, like, make his own wishes come true. So he needs to heal his inner child and his past lives, and you can do this, like, energetically. So, like, tapping into the energies can help him. And then I think it will help to bring you guys together in a new beginning. But, you know, kind of try to let him come to you. Like, if you feel like he's definitely going to, like, hurt himself, you know, reach out to him and just let him know that you're there for him. But try not to, like, be too in his face. Because I do feel like he needs to heal. He needs to meditate. Yeah, he needs to go into this place of temperance. And then you'll be able to work together in the physical. But it just means that you're very tapped into them. That's how it is, okay? But I know, like, if you walked away, there was a reason for it, so you may want to really reflect on it before you just run back in. All right, Adriana sent $1.99. Is there any chance with my Sag? I got the Hermit. I feel like they could be reflecting on what they really want here. Is there a chance? Yeah, they're reflecting on what they want. They're having difficulties making decisions right now. I did notice that energy was coming through a lot with all the people asking questions tonight. It may not be something that, like, will stick, because these are, you know, these are just energies. Like, this person's really reflecting on things. Is there a chance? I do feel like in the end you could reconcile with this person, okay? So Spirit needs to kind of step in and help this person to get the clarity to make a freaking decision without, like, wearing a blindfold. But right now, it would be best to kind of just give them the time that they need to reflect on what they actually want for their future. But I do think there's a chance, because the Judgment card is a major reconciliation card. It's like Spirit blows the horn of, like, hey, pay attention. Ah! What is his current intention towards you, Catherine? And guys, like, if you want to know that, again, I find a lot of times people who come to these are drawn to them at the same time for a reason. So you guys probably deal with somebody that's, like, similar. So just if you want to know what your person, if what his intention is towards you, ask. Like, this is, all right, we got King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is like the best mother, okay? I do have the Three of Swords coming through too, but I feel like this is like past tense, or you could still be hurting from this person, but I feel like this person may want to make it right now. They could be seeing the value of you after a time of pain or separation, and the destiny that you have here is to come together into a Ten of Cups. So I do feel like their intentions are good, and they may know they need to fix whatever they've done within the past. If they were somebody that caused you this pain, I feel like they want to heal that. They want to give you the happy ending that you deserve. Okay? Hello, hello. Oh, I got a big donation. Hold on, I gotta find it. I just noticed. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. Give me 1 second. 1 second, Angela. I'm gonna do the $50 one. That's crazy, and then I'll do yours. What will happen between me and my twin flame, David, Capricorn, this month? So if anybody's dealing with a Capricorn, this could be significant. I feel like this Capricorn could be in this energy of like self-defeatedness. Like this could be you or them, okay? Because this is a feminine, but this is somebody that, you know, could be focusing on past deeds. You could be looking at things that have already happened between the two of you. And this can also be that energy of like, you know, just self-sabotage, okay? Not thinking like, oh, things are going to be great. Like that energy I was talking about in the beginning with the 8-8. We need to focus on what we want. We need to be like, oh, things are going to be good, okay? I also have the King of Pentacles, but he came in reverse this time, so I feel like because of this energy, whatever's happened between the two of you before and whatever like is going on in this person's head could be holding them back from like feeling like they're ready to make a commitment or like, you know, rushing into anything. But the Ten of Cups is on the bottom, so it's like I don't think that it's impossible, but there's decisions and choices that need to be made. It's like being at the fork in the road and planning for the future when it comes to your soulmate, your twin flame, your Two of Cups, okay? So I also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So if this person's been in and out of your life a lot, I feel like they're going to evolve into the King. I've got the King of Wands here too. So that could be like, again, them thinking about shit that they've done to you in the past. If they were in and out, or maybe they were only, you know, doing things that took care of them passionately but weren't committal. You know, they could be really trying to make a decision for the future about who they're going to share their time with and put those types of behaviors in the past. Like, I'm no longer going to just like rush in and out of that person. So that may be why they're holding back too. They could have a lot of passion for you, I feel, but they may not want to repeat a cycle that's going to cause you more pain. Yeah, they don't want to bring more conflict and more competition to this. So, you know, they may hold themselves back a little bit this month, but I feel like it's because they feel like they're going to hurt you if they don't. Yeah, they're wanting to get creative in how they're going to approach you. So this month they may just kind of hold back a little bit, but they do see the value of you. And so I feel like what this is saying is they want to switch this King of Pentacles energy around to be standing up next to the person that they know is their equal, somebody that they could spend the rest of their life with, which this is Capricorn energy, okay? So I feel like eventually you guys will get there. It may not happen this month, but yeah, we even have King and Queen of Wands. You guys match each other perfectly, physically, emotionally, spiritually. We do have Nine of Pentacles here, so just focus on being the best version of yourself. Oh no, Six of Pentacles. This is equal give and take. Like I was saying, this person wants to give to you what they weren't giving in the past. I feel like they know that you're their person, and they're going to make the decision to take the leap of faith to give you the happy new beginning in love that you deserve. I just feel like these decisions may be the ones that are getting made over this month, okay? They need to figure themselves out and come to you in a new way. Yeah, they could have a little fear still when it comes to commitment, but I do feel like they'll get over it because they don't want to give up on this. And I feel like they're keeping their eye on you, okay? They could be secretly doing that, but they have their eye on you. So thank you very much for that donation. Angela, has my twin flame served the karmic papers yet? I've got the Devil in reverse, so I'm feeling like there could be something going on there for sure, because that's like putting an end to that stuff, planting the seeds of potential for the future, so that this person can be rising into the Empress energy. So that they definitely could have, because this is like this is that stuff that binds us, that holds us. So if they haven't served them already, I feel like they could at least be like discussing with this energy here, discussing how they're going to do it, or discussing like drawing up like all the details of it, or just even contemplating within their head exactly how to go about doing so. But I do feel like the karmic hold that they were stuck within is breaking. Okay, those chains are breaking, and they're ready to be the empress on their own. They don't want to be stuck in something toxic anymore. Yeah, they want to be happy. And I feel like this is also signifying like that you will be happy. All of the energetic work that you've been doing is going to help you to get to where you want to be in the future. And I just saw justice, so I do feel like, yeah, there's like this energy of like defeatedness and all of that. Like, try to let go of this energy and just know that things are planning out for the future. Let go of any of the like self-sabotage and any pain, and that's going to help to speed things up and like bring home like a more secure home to your future. Oh. Candy, thank you very much. Thank you guys for the donations. Candy, how is my DM Scorpio feeling towards me? So if anybody's dealing with a Scorpio, this may be resonating with you. If not, oh, he feels like you're his Two of Cups. Anybody, I mean, I feel like when people come to this is for a reason, but he feels like you're his soulmate, okay? Soulmate, divine partner, twin flame. They may not know the term, but I feel like they have those emotional connections to you. We also have the Chariot coming through, which this is like wanting to rush in. This is wanting to, provide something. This is like the Cancer energy, and the Cancer is like the crab, so it has the home on their back. It's like I feel like they're thinking about where they're wanting to like bring their home, okay? And they may see you as somebody that would make a good home, make a good person to spend their time with. Yeah, he sees you as like the counterpart, okay? So he wants to be the emperor within this, and I feel like he wants to take control and be like the one that rushes in and offers you something. How does he feel? Yeah. Okay, so he wants the part of the journey that you guys are on right now to come to an end so that you can move forward into the next part of the journey. Kara, what does he like about you? What I like about you. I did that last night on the, whatchamacallit. Alright, so Four of Swords is like that healing, holding back, being quiet, and all of that. So I feel like he looks at you as somebody that's healed. He like helps to heal, like your presence is healing to them, but he may not tell you it, okay? He may not give you a whole lot of information. He could be very guarded, again, because the Four of Pentacles is over here. So you got 4-4, could be significant to you. And then the Sun, it's like he does see you as this illumination, this clarity. I feel like, again, that very healing, illuminating energy, like your presence is like, ah. But I do feel like he holds back, yeah. He sees you as this Queen of Pentacles, okay? It's like he would like to fall at your feet. He would like to tell you these things. But I sense that there's something holding him back. He just needs to gain the strength. So with the Lion's Gate, that could give this person the strength that they need to come forward so you can have a very relaxed relationship. But I feel like they know that they would have this with you. Like they like that they feel safe with you, that you would be like the nurturer, like the Queen of Pentacles, and that your presence is healing to them, okay? Catherine, should I reach out? Catherine, should she reach out? I would take my time with making the decision on this. I feel like if you hold back, it may take him a little bit of time, but he will come forward to give you something eventually, okay? Because I'm getting the Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles. Like, this is something you might want to hold back and reflect on. I do find it's best, if you're the Divine Feminine, to let your masculine come to you, okay? That's what the feminine role is I receive, like, their advances, and they give their advances. Savannah, has he changed? Oh my goodness, Death. Yeah, he's had some sort of major transformation. Oh my goodness, he's healing, okay? He could be still going through this, but I feel like he's definitely healing and transforming. The Death card is transformation. That's that Scorpio energy. Four Swords is that meditation, healing energy. And I feel like what it is that he healed from is maybe juggling around other people or juggling around the idea of commitment, because we've got the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is that higher level commitment. So I feel like in the past this dude had anxiety when it came to making commitments or just like settling down or only being with one person. And I feel like now he's ready to be an emperor. He's ready to like give his cup to somebody that, you know, he wants to spend his time with. So if in the past he was kind of like if in the past he was running around, that's coming to an end. This was just here. So like I feel like he doesn't want to run from you anymore. He doesn't want to cause any more of this heartache. He wants to put an end to that part of the journey. That's what's transforming. That's what's healing. He's letting go of the anxiety when it comes to having a 2 of Cup partnership. All right. Oh, wait, what? Your super chat won't let you buy and send it. Why? I don't know. Sometimes it has to be a certain amount of money. I've never really done it on that other side. I think you just like scan it, and you have to have a card attached to it too. So that could be it. I don't know. I've had a time where one time I wanted to do it and I didn't have it set up, so I couldn't. Fashion destination. How's Azer feeling about me? We are in separation. Oh, magician. I feel like he feels like something is transforming here between the two of you. The magician is also somebody that's like magical, okay? So I feel like he senses like this magical pull towards you. He could also be collecting the tools that are required right now to get like where he needs to be in a healthy place to give to you the King of Pentacles type of offer. I also feel like he'd like to reach out to you to communicate with you, but there's a reason why he's being guarded. But he does feel like you could make him happy, but he's definitely guarded, okay? Definitely guarded, but on this sideline, keeping an eye on you, waiting for the right opportunity to bring in an Ace of Wands. Could be a third-party situation, or there could just be distractions in his life, like maybe he's busy working, maybe he's a drinker, maybe he's just like, whatever. There's something that's like, he's trying to like shift his focus with, but you are his divine counterpart, and eventually he'll choose to have a new beginning and take the leap of faith with you, okay? But he does feel like you could help him transform, I feel, and that you're healing and magical. And I think he senses the fact that it's not just like a everyday connection. And I do think that what he's doing, what he's distracting himself from, is his own pain. Zar. Will my DM reveal his true feelings for me? Will DM. Thank you very much, Zar. So I've got the 10. You know what? The 10 of Swords is a yes card, which I know is funny, but like I did look this up before because I was like, what are yes and no's? 10 of Swords can be seen as a yes card. So if you're asking like, will this person do something? I feel like they will. But they need to like get out of the energy that they're in. There has to be a difficult ending. So maybe they've been just like, yeah, they definitely will. All right. They could be afraid of commitment, or they could just be afraid to express to you how they feel about you. But I do feel like eventually they'll get over it. It may be difficult for them to do. It may be painful for them to like suck up their ego and be like, hey, I like you. But I do think your wishes will come true, and that they do see you as valuable. Okay. And that they have those emotions under the surface. They're just not giving it. But it's part of your destiny that this person will, you know, make that offer because you're their empress, okay? And they definitely have truth to give to you. So yeah, he will eventually give you his truth. Oh yeah, you're gonna get the 10 of Pentacles, equal give and take with this person. He's very passionate about you, okay? He sees you as like that ultimate fulfillment, like that long-term thing. So he may just be taking his time when it comes to that because he's like, why rush to get into something? But he's definitely very sexually addicted and drawn to you. I just think he has anxiety about like actually speaking up about it, okay? So some people just have a difficult time expressing their true emotions or their feelings. I know I do. I have a hard time telling people stuff. Is my DM trying to communicate with you, Kearney? I feel like an old lady. I can't see. Kemi. Is my DM trying to communicate in my dreams? I feel like a lot of times there is telepathic communication that happens in the astral. So we've got Judgment here, which is a card of Spirit, and this is also a card of reconciliation. So I feel like Spirit is guiding the two of you like together in the unconscious so that you can receive messages from them. You know, I do think this person sees you as emotional fulfillment, and it's like he would like to work together with you in the physical world to build something, but it's like he's juggling and holding back. So I do feel like he's probably connecting with you in your dreams rather than in the physical, because it's just easier to do it there. Yeah, it's like you can give and take a little bit equally there rather than in the physical form. But very passionate, very drawn. So he could just be thinking about you before he goes to bed at night, and all of a sudden, you know, there he is showing up in your dreams, giving you like what you've always wanted. Also, I feel like he feels more like safe to receive from you in his dreams because there's not like a whole bunch of like stuff going along with it. Like there's no expectations because it's just a dream, you know. But yeah, I do feel like he is. All right, let me make sure nobody else. Okay, will Jay come back this month? Tracy, will Jay come back? Queen of Pentacles, he sees you as this valuable, lovely lady, the nurturer. He could be a little intimidated of that, but I do think he wants to work together with you, okay? So this is the Three of Pentacles. This is about let me work together to build something solid in the physical form. So is this dude coming back this month? Hey, you got the Star and the Fool. Yeah. I really feel like this person's going to come back this month, okay? If you stay in the right vibration, if you stay in this energy of the Queen of Pentacles, this person's coming back. Don't let yourself get into conflict. Don't worry about competition. Don't feel, oh, woe is me. Stay strong in your power and know that this person's coming as a king. He's not coming as a page. He's not coming as a knight. In the time of stagnancy, he's aligned with his truth. You're his empress. So make sure you're in that power and you know that. That's going to help him to come to you. Thank you, Momoko. Thank you so much for being a light worker. Does T think of me? Will we come together romantically? I feel like he does think about you. I just saw the Seven of Cups, but I didn't really get everything out yet. Yeah, so I do have the Page of Cups. This is somebody that's like thinking of making a love offer. It's like that young love, that butterfly. So I think you make this person a little nervous, and that they do eventually want to tell you how they feel about you. Like this is the sort of truth and clarity. So I do feel like this person will eventually come around. You're their divine counterpart. Like you're somebody that you know they need to make a decision in love with, but eventually you'll have this son. So right now, when it comes, you guys may even work together, but like when it comes to working together in the physical, there's some sort of blockage. It could be another person, could be an addiction, it could just be a belief or a fear or whatever. So you may need to wait a little bit, but the best thing to do while you're waiting is be this Nine of Pentacles, because that's going to attract him to bring you the communication and truth that you're waiting for. But yeah, he does think of you. Hello, 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 hello. Altar, will me and my twin flame come into union soon? I get the King of Cups, so this dude definitely cares about you. He could be holding back his emotions, like not really telling you how he feels or showing you how he feels, but I do feel like he has a lot of love for you. And the Ten of Cups is on the bottom, so I think eventually you'll have, oh, look at reconciliation. So yeah, you will come into union. Let me grab the one that has times. If you believe, and if you trust, he's coming back soon, okay? And that's what I tell you guys all the time. Like, you gotta trust in yourself, you gotta believe in yourself, you gotta manifest what you're wanting. Also, try to get help from other people in your life, because I feel like that's going to help you. Like, get out of the house. Don't sit around just, like, waiting for them. Because, like, if you sit around just, like, waiting and watching and, like, thinking it's not going to happen, then it's unlikely that it will. So you want to make sure that you communicate clearly to the universe. Like, they're saying, like, it's up to you. There's no need to worry. But if you, like, sit around, like, focusing and being sad, you're not going to get the opportunity that you're waiting for, okay? So this is the card of opportunity. When. Alright, it's just saying the situation will improve. So I feel like there's some energetic work that needs to be healed and cleared right now. And then in the near future, you can have this person come around, okay? So just work on the past life and the inner child, because that's usually the key to these things, is healing our wounds from our inner child and all of that. All right, Carrie, will my boyfriend and I buy the house we're currently looking into? That's too many. Will they buy this house? Ooh, the Magician. I feel like you guys are still maybe collecting what you need, like energetically or something. Like, cause the Magician collects all the tools that they need, but I feel like you guys are collecting. Yeah, look at that. You get the sun. So I feel like you guys are collecting all you need right now, and then you will have that illumination, the clarity. This is the happiest card within the deck, and then this is working together to build something solid in the future. So, into the physical world. I think if you guys make the decision that this is the house that you want, you can definitely have it manifested for you. But again, no matter what we're manifesting, whether it's a person or a home or whatever, you're going to act as if it's already there. But I do feel like it's definitely something the two of you can have. Yeah, you got the Star and the Fool. So this is like, again, our wishes coming true, taking the leap of faith into like what we're wanting, okay? All right. Will my twin flame and I come into union, Natalie, this year? This year. Get the High Priestess. So I do feel like the more you use your intuition, the easier it's going to be to see through the illusions and like the distractions, and maybe there's been other people or just like things that you haven't been seeing clearly. So you really need to trust your intuition and tap into that High Priestess divine feminine energy, and that's going to help this person to bring you their truth, okay? Because they could be guarded right now, but it's like you are this person's empress, and as soon as you realize that, you guys will heal and come into balance, which this is my Yes Union energy card. You'll have a new beginning of value and worth within this. So I do feel like you can do it this year, but you just need to be in the right vibration as if you've already got it so that it can manifest. Yeah, find the strength and use the Lion's Gate. Remember, Lion's Gate is right now, okay? Over the next 3 days especially, it's going to be very, very, very potent and powerful to focus on what you're wanting and act as if you've already got it. Because if you go into that thing feeling like you ain't going to have what you want, it's if you go into it feeling depressed, that's how the next year is going to be. But go into it like he's already there with you. What does it look like, taste like, smell like, feel like to have this person be like at your side every day? Or like what does it feel like to go to bed beside this person at night? Imagine all the details of your life together, and make sure you make space in your place, like physically, emotionally, spiritually, to allow for this person to come in. And what does it look like to lay down a solid foundation instead of being guarded? That way you can attract to you your new beginning of passion. Thank you, Glittery Goddess. Your note didn't show. What did you want to write? Maybe want to, where is your note? Glittery Goddess, is my twin flame here? All right, Glittery Goddess, what? Is your twin flame here? You mean in the physical? I'm like, what? King of Wands, I do feel like there's somebody with you, probably spiritually. Okay, so this person could be with you spiritually right now. I also have the Page of Swords, though, so I feel like they also keep an eye on you. So, like, if you mean, like, if they are in the physical, I feel like their energy is with you right now, okay? But in the physical sense, I'm not so sure. I feel like this person keeps an eye on you, okay? So they could be keeping an eye on you through, like, social media and stuff, but this could also just mean that this person is around you spiritually, because the wands are spiritual energy. And then we got the Hanged Spirit, which is about seeing things from a different perspective. So let me see if your twin flame is in the physical with you, or are they just here, like, spiritually? Because some of us have that. Alright, so I've got the Eight of Swords. I feel like the person that you're dealing with may be in a little bit of fear, okay? So they could be here in the physical, but they may just be up in their mind a lot. And the best way to attract them, or best way to attract your long-term partner that's going to be with you for the long haul, is to be in your Nine of Pentacles energy, to be single, sexy, confident, powerful, manifesting emotional fulfillment on your own, and knowing your value is going to help attract to the person that's going to give you the Ten of Pentacles offer that you deserve and want. But there's definitely somebody or something with you spiritually. And I also have the Queen of Swords, so you may even be like guarding yourself, like from from the right opportunities just by not knowing exactly what you're wanting, or by focusing on things that haven't gone so well in the past. But you're definitely going to meet the right person or have the right person show up for a union and a commitment. Okay, but just stop juggling your own value and worth, and that's when the Emperor will show up to give to you what you deserve. Okay. All right. Again, another person. All right. Miss Mars babe, should I try YouTube and or spiritual practices? I mean, if you're being drawn to it, I always say go ahead, because I do feel like there's a foundation for you that is connected spiritually, but we all have this. Okay, we all have a spiritual connection, but this is definitely something that, like, you can decide to work together, like to go through this transformation with, and to start building something for the future. Yeah, so this is the Eight of Pentacles. Like, this is like learning. I feel like if you were to like start your own channel and working with spirit, it's gonna help you put an end to like feeling separated or feeling out in the cold or not having enough. Like, having a lack of abundance is going to turn into a Ten of Pentacles for you. So when we're not really aligned with our soul or our soul's mission, it's very hard for us to manifest abundance and to have that luck of the Wheel of Fortune, the luck of the universe on our side. But when you start stepping in and tapping into that High Priestess energy, it gets a lot easier, and the universe just blesses you, especially when you understand how powerful this freaking energy is. Like, when we're focusing on those things in front of us instead of just like realizing how good things are in the moment we are in now, and that nothing is ever dead, or that there's not any opportunity that we can't have, when we decide to cut that shit out of our lives, you know, when we decide to cut the people and the things out of our lives that are causing those things, that's when we become this Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like any pain that you've been through, stepping into that spiritual work will help you put an end to that part of your journey, and put an end to the part of the journey where you've not felt good enough about yourself to do things. So, you know, get over that hump and just jump in. Cosmic Babe, your note didn't pop up, Cosmic Babe. Thank you, 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 thank you. Alright, let me make sure there's nobody. Oh, Cosmic Babe, there it is. How does my DM Pisces feel about me? So, if anybody's dealing with a Pisces, what he likes about you. Alright. Hold on, those are like, I'm gonna get a different deck. I like using this one for how they feel about you. How does this DM feel about Cosmic Babe? Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. He would like to have, I feel like he values you. I also feel like he's very sexually drawn to you. Like, he wants to like watch you undress. He wants to, and he also wants to like protect you. Okay, I think he sees you as this Empress, somebody that's very beautiful, seductive, sexy. Yeah, he sees you as his Two of Cups. Okay, and that can freak them out. I feel like he's probably freaked out about it because, yeah, you're like everything he's ever wanted, okay? He's like, the Page of Swords is somebody that like on the outside looking in, and then the Star is like our wishes coming true. So I feel like he freaks out about this a little bit because it's almost like too good to be true, or he feels like you're too good for him, or there's just like, there's something in this that's causing illusions for this person, but he definitely sees you as this, okay? He definitely sees you as like a very good catch. He, in the Nine of Pentacles, sexy seductress energy, but I am picking up that he's like intimidated by it, and he sees you as the Empress, okay? Definitely sees you as that embodiment of all the queens. So not only are you sexy, not only are you valuable, not only do you have your shit together, your energy is right, you're the lover, the healer, you're all of the things that makes this person feel good, and it freaks them out. Especially a Pisces, because they're very emotional. Oh, Czar, what are my DMs? Did I already do these? Czar, what are my... I think you already asked one. What are my DM's current feelings for me? I just want to make sure I'm not messing up. card. I think I'm good. All right. What are your DM's current feelings for you? All right. So anybody who wants to know what your current feelings are for you. All right. So we got the Justice card. I feel like this person could be trying to break away from karmic things in their life, whatever has been causing imbalance within your connection. It's like they want to let go of that so they can have, you know, a new beginning of value and worth. So again, that Ace of Pentacles is somebody that wants to have a new beginning. Similar energy to what we're already seeing here. This person may feel like they need to apologize to you, or they could just be struggling to come up with the right words to say to you, or they could be struggling to like break away from whatever it is. Yeah, I feel like they definitely need to go through a time of transformation, but they feel like they want to, you know, move things forward. We got the Chariot here, and then we got the Three of Pentacles. This is somebody that wants to work together to build something. I feel like they want to work together to build a stable home. But there is insecurities. There could be secrets. That could be what they needed to apologize for. Maybe you found out about something, or maybe they've been trying to keep something from you. But they're definitely drawn to you sexually, emotionally, passionately. They find you very sexy. And I feel like, yeah, they do want to come forward. They just need to gain the strength. And again, Lionsgate is going to be a very potent, powerful time for people to come into this energy of strength. It's going to make people want to do the dirty. It's going to make people want to, like, take action, you know, get over the little like fears that they have, the insecurities and the doubts that they hold on to. And I do feel like the things that you've been waiting for can manifest. The things that you've been wishing for can manifest pretty soon. And that they just need to get that strength together to come forward. Yeah, they've been like self-sabotaging. So this seems to be something that we have going on right now. And again, I say that all the time whenever I do these, it's like whoever's drawn to them, there's a reason. And I do feel like a lot of people could be in this energy that you really shouldn't be in right now, because it's going to cause havoc for the next year. So if you've been feeling that way, drop that and know that you can manifest whatever you want, okay? You can make your wishes come true, but I feel like he feels like your wish come true. You're the Two of Cups that this person's been looking for. And that may just freak him out. Mendy, 25. How will Aries feel when we see each other in September? That's too many. Hold on. How will you feel when you see each other? I feel like it's going to help to drop down some burdens that he's been carrying. I feel like this could be some sexual tension as well. But I feel like whatever burdens that you guys have been carrying, if you've been at a distance from each other, if it's just been a long time away from each other, it's like this new beginning is going to give them that like sense of relaxing comfort. You see how like comfortable they look? They're like, much better. So you guys may tear each other's clothes off and be like, and then feeling much, much better afterwards. It's going to bring justice to this. So you guys could have had karmic energy within this connection that just needed to be cleared out. But I do feel like it's going to help them to want to be the King of Pentacles. You may even be shy or nervous about it when they start showing up to you in that energy. But try to be very powerful and confident with this person, because I do feel like you could have a 10 of Cups with this person. They're ready to be an emperor. They're ready to move away from whatever troubles and difficulties you've had in the past and like make a hierophant commitment to their divine counterpart. Put an end to the part of the journey that's been difficult. This is the world. Like, this is that completion of a part of the situation or the story, so the next one can begin. And you got the Lovers, you got the Hierophant, you got the Six of Swords, which is about moving into calmer waters. This one wants to be an emperor and make you happy and work hard to make you happy, but don't get intimidated or freaked out by it. I feel like you may almost be like, wait, what? Yeah, because there's been a lot of burdens here. There could have been difficulties in the past, but I do think that the two of you come together is going to be an opportunity for something good, so don't sabotage it. All right. Is it over between me and my Scorpio, your Taurus? Okay, cheeky laws. I don't think so. We've got the Magician, so I feel like you're just going through a time of transformation, collecting all the tools that you need. And it may be about communication that you need these tools that it come into, because the Ace of Swords is about new communication, truth, integrity, and all of that. And for me, I always look at the Magician as like this masculine needing to transform or collect something in order to give you their truth. So I do feel like it's not over. I think there's hope. I feel like this is a higher level commitment that they can't just back out of. I mean, they can run from it, they can hide from it, they can try, but eventually they'll be back to communicate and take action. We got the Eight of Wands, which is like, this may even be traveling, so you guys may end up traveling together. But I do think that, you know, this person thinks about you, reflects about you, and you could also be in this energy too. So try not to go to a place of depression here. Like if you're like, oh my God, is it over? Don't go there, okay? I feel like you're definitely going to go through a time of transformation. And be the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Just be in the Nine of Pentacles with healthy boundaries, and that's going to attract this person to come in to give to you what you've been wanting. That's too many. Yeah, with Six of Cups. Reconciliation. So it's not over. It ain't over. You guys got past life and inner child stuff to do too, though. All right? That's the devil in the doorway that needs to be healed. And I feel like that's why this person may run out, or there just is emotional distance here. But eventually in the future, you'll have a victory. All right, let me make sure. Oh, goodness. All right, Veronica. Hey, Veronica, we were talking about you last night. Is your twin flame a Libra? Did I just do something? Oh, I did. Is your twin flame a Libra? So I got the Ten of Swords, which is a yes card, which we just talked about. So I feel like he could be, for sure. That's my one of my yes cards. Is he a Libra? I also have the Star, which is about wishes coming true. So if you're wishing for this Libra to be your twin flame, I feel like it definitely could be. And it's like when you come to the end, like if you let go of self-sabotage or let go of whatever's been like not so great within the connection, whether it's emotional distance or just this person like leaving you behind, or just you not really committing 100% to the idea that this is the person, I feel like your wishes will come true and you'll have like the emotional connection with the person that you're wanting. But I do feel like, you know, you got a pretty clear yes, you know, they are. And I do think that things need to transform for you, and the Lionsgate will be potent for you. So again, everybody, this Lionsgate is going to be very transformational for connections. Try to let go of doubts and just trust and know. Like, you're the only person that can really know at the end of the day, too. When people ask me, is this my twin flame? You're the only one that can answer that. Because, yeah, I can sit here and be like, yep. And you're going to be like, well, maybe they're not. And if I say nope, they're going to be like, well, maybe he is. Like, you need to be the one that comes up with it, no matter what. Wondering, does my Ron, Aquarius, want me just friends or love? All right, does Ron want love or friendship? What does Ron want? Ron sees you as an empress, okay? And I feel like Ron likes you a lot. He just doesn't know what to say. Okay, so he may feel like he's friend-zoned, or you may feel like you're friend-zoned, but I feel like he does see you as somebody that's very valuable, okay? The Empress is somebody that is like a dream, you know? Like, this is the person that everybody dreams to be with. And I think that this person may just feel like they're not good enough, or that there's like some sort of thing here. But I do feel like, again, we have a yes card, that they do like you, and I feel like they like you more than just friends. Yeah, they have a truth that I feel like they're not giving to you, and I think that there could be something here in the background, like they may have other friends that are like, dude, she's just not into you, or just doubts and fears about it. But I do think that they see you as the Queen of Cups as well, somebody loving and nurturing. It's like they definitely want to offer you their cup of love, and that Page of Cups is that innocent young like butterfly, so you may just make them nervous, but I do think that he likes you. He just needs to get over his like fear, and yeah, he needs to get out of this energy of, I think he feels like he'd be defeated, like maybe you're just too good for him. I just saw the Nine of Swords too, which is that anxiety. So just flirt with him, okay? Because I think that if you've been waiting for him to make a move, eventually you're going to get the Four of Wands with this person. You're going to get what you want with them, but just try to like show them that you like them a little bit more than whatever you've been doing. Chelsea, hey, do I know my future husband, or does he know me? Well, we got the Tower, so I feel like there is something, like some sort of epiphany moment that will happen, and with the Emperor, I feel like you probably do. There could have been difficulties between the two of you, or like the two of you coming together may come after a Tower moment in someone's life. Maybe they're dealing with another person, or you've been dealing with other people, or there's just like, you need to go through something a little major in order for it to come together. But I do feel like you already kind of know each other, because the Nine of Wands is like not giving up on something. So it's like, I think that there's something going on where the two of you will have a new beginning, but it may be just like a new beginning away from like other karmic partners, or a new beginning away from like the situation that you're in right now. Like if you're just friends right now, it's like, well, we're going to take this to the next step when we have the epiphany moment, and the person, they may even get like triggered. Like if you start dating someone else, they may be like, wait a minute, I've realized that I love her. So that could be something there, but I do feel like you guys do know each other, and that eventually this person will step into their emperor role with you. They may be thinking about it at this time too, and that may be the epiphany moment, you know, coming out of this like energy of like not being sure, like, is this the one or isn't this the one? But I do think you guys know each other. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, they know that you're good. They know that you'd be the nurturer, the wife, the lover. Okay, so I do feel like, yeah, they just need to figure out how to get out of the energy of feeling. This is like a energy of rejection too, so they may feel like they'd be rejected. You know, they may want to offer you a rose or offer you their cup, but they could be afraid to, or they could be committed to somebody else and they need to have like a divorce or a separation, or just clear some sort of karmic contract. This could be anything, okay? But I feel like once they do that, they'll be able to take action on the passion that they feel for you, because there they are, the king to the queen, the pentacles. These are like the best ones to have, okay? So king and queen of pentacles are the best. Hey, we're at 111. All right, baby girl. What's up, baby girl? Will I ever be with my Libra twin flame? We got the Judgment, which is a card of reconciliation. It's a card of spirit. I feel like, yes, you will be with this person. They may need to get creative. You may need to get creative in how we overcome stuff in the past, okay? No more of the self-sabotage and bad thoughts. I feel like there's been emotional withdrawal here, so it's like we gotta let go of that stuff, overcome it. I think this person is keeping an eye on you, and I think they're planning for their future on how to come towards you. But just be your Nine of Pentacles, okay? Because yes, again, yes, they will be here. They're just thinking about it. They're reflecting on, you know, how to do it, what to do here, to work together with you in the physical, like to make something more together. And you guys may have just had stuff that was not so great in past lives that needs to be healed in this lifetime. But yeah, higher level commitment here. The two of you will be together. So try not to like self-sabotage, and try not to like keep yourself drawn away from them emotionally, because justice will come. They're definitely drawn to you. They'll definitely be with you. What career path should I pursue after college? Hold on. What I like about you. After school. Oh, you could be a speaker and a spiritual teacher. You may end up going to school for more stuff, okay? Like you may end up going to like learn about spirituality a little bit more, okay? Because like people who go to college, you pay like millions and thousands of dollars, but like I feel like you could end up being like a speaker and a spiritual counselor and just taking leadership, you know, like getting the basics and then just becoming the leader within it. And it doesn't cost, you know, as much as it does to go to college to step into like the spiritual learning. But I do feel like you'll have a lot of options, okay? So it's like whatever you want to do. But I feel like if you go into like a certain thing at this point, there's going to be a career change down the end, and it may end up that you get into the spiritual stuff again, okay? So it's like if you're drawn to the spiritual stuff, if that's like where your passion is, or that's what makes you excited, or you like it, that's probably where you want to go. You can also use art, you know, to express your spirituality. Like there's people out there who like channel art through like their voice or through painting or through whatever. You know, you can create things, but I do feel like there's so many different things that are available to you, and you're safe to choose whatever you want because you're protected by spirit. So no matter what you choose to do, if you want to be an energy healer, or if you want to continue to understand and learn and grow, and do something like mundane, I feel like you're going to be very abundant and good. But I do feel like eventually you'll be drawn back to like the spiritual stuff. So maybe after you're like you know, retired down the line, you'll go back to it. But I do feel like you could have a very powerful career, but it's going to be time to decide what you want to do. So what is it that you want to do, okay? Because the cards can give you whatever you want, but like I feel like it's best that we decide.
You may even end up writing at some point too, because we did see writer and now we see author here. So you may end up writing your own books or writing your own courses on things. And that would give you freedom too to do both. So if you became like a writer, you could also do like other stuff spiritually and then merge the two. Sorry, Heather. Is Victor gonna act good again? Why the coldness? Goddamn Victor. There's a lot of Victors, I think. Alright, Victor. Why is Victor... Is Victor gonna act good again? Why is he being cold? Is he gonna be good again? Is he gonna be good boy? Is he gonna be bad boy? Victor has some devil shit going on, alright? Victor needs to get his shit together and heal and come into a place of balance, okay? So I just think he's guarded, and this could be a karmic person, or this could just be karmic toxic things that he's still holding on to. And it could be on both sides. It's never just a one-sided thing if it's a twin flame, because we're mirrors, okay? So like whatever they're doing, you know, we do it on some level. We may not be as toxic or as cold or as whatever, but if you look into it, you'll probably find like, oh wait, I have something I need to look at as well. Could be energetic, physical, spiritual, mental, but there's just something toxic within the connection that needs to clear up that I feel like is causing him to be guarded. And he may even just like not feel good enough with the Five of Pentacles. It could be financial, or it could just be not feeling like he's a good enough person, all right, or just not feeling good enough about himself. But I do think he'll come back around to communicate with you. Will he act right when he does? We still get emotional withdrawal, but I feel like when this stuff heals, things will go good. Things will get better. Destiny will align for the two of you. Yeah, Chariot. So eventually you'll get the commitment in the home, and like this person will keep you close to them, and they'll take the leap of faith to give you the happy ending within this. But right now it's like we got to focus on healing this stuff, okay? So, you know, just do your spiritual work. Yeah, there's the Judgment card. Do your spiritual work, because the more that you're healing and the more that you're aligning, the easier it's going to make for this person to want to come offer you an apology or just offer you their cup of love and see you as their empress, okay? But there definitely could be some third element within this, whether it's a person, addiction, a drinking, a belief, or something from a past life or whatever. You need to meditate on that and figure it out so that you can make your wishes come true with this person and get them to tell you how they actually feel and give you your truth. Thank you, Mary. Is my twin flame in Aquarius? Autumn. I got the Seven of Swords, so this is like fighting for something. Let me see. Is this person their twin flame? I also have the Knight of Cups, so this is somebody like making an offer. And the Tower with the Star. Hey, the Star is Aquarius. I feel like they are, but right now they're guarded, and they may be somewhat of a Casanova. Like they may come in and give you some flirty stuff and all that, but they may be holding back like their truth. Or they may come in and go out and come in and go out and cause these Tower moments. But I do feel like they are in Aquarius. Like I do feel like you are dealing with a twin flame Aquarius. Yeah, they are. They're your divine masculine. They just, again, need to find their freaking strength to overcome that guardedness, that guarded energy that they're holding on to, so that you can have justice and happiness within this connection. So you get the Justice and the Nine of Cups, which is happiness. So when they get over their little bullshit thing, when they're getting out of this stagnancy that they're stuck within, and they see things from a new perspective, they see beyond the illusions, you'll have a new beginning of value with this person. Will I be able to protect him and help us both heal? Lindsay, Catherine. Will you be able to protect him and help you both heal? Hold on one second, guys. Cold. Will you be able to protect him? Oh, you got the Four of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna heal. Oh, and the Ten of Pence. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna be the end of the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold, feeling like not good enough, feeling like meh, an end of this Ten of Swords energy, like the painful endings that the two of you've been through, and deciding to work together to have a healthy union, a healthy like partnership, and to have that dream life as the Empress and the Emperor. But yeah, you're definitely gonna be able to help this person energetically, and that's the best way to do it is through like healing yourself, protecting yourself. Actually, by default, helps them. So the more that you're focusing and doing all that and like calling on spirit, that's going to help you guys to come into a place of balance, into temperance, which is my yes union energy. So you just got two cards of union and the Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take. So yes, you guys will be good. All right, we just got to face like the dark, both aspects of things, the moon, the insecurities, the unknown, divine feminine, our emotions, and then they'll be able to express their love to you in a better way in your future. All right, guys, no more super chats, okay? I'm really tired, but I'm going to answer the rest of them. So if you guys could just let other people know that come in, no more. Please and thank you. All right, so Fire Kid, Twin Flame Past Life. Where is it? There it is. What I like about poop. Sorry, me and my sisters sing about poop a lot. I don't know why. Twin Flame Past Life for Fire Kid. What's up, Fire Kid? She fire. You got some Celtic energy coming through, or Celtic, however you want to say it. I am picking up like that fire energy too, like the Kildare stuff. You were an authority figure in a past life, or you could have dealt with authority figures. You could have really been there, like through like the shitty times where like the authority came in and was like oppressive and like you need to believe in this, and if you do not believe in this, yeah, you could have been like forced into this, being like a monk or a nun. Yeah, and it really impacted your... Oh my god. All right, you know what happened? So the two of you guys, I feel like you were in love with this person, but you took on vows that were like, nope, can't have sex, can't be with this person, and it was because of authority figures above you, and it just kind of like really messed with your connection. So in this lifetime, it's like you got to clear those vows so the two of you can be together, and heal that so that the things can go in a much better way. You also have galactic energy, so you probably were here at different times, but you want to tap into the galactic energy to bring that down. So we'll do a meditation to figure out your energy. I'm picking up, what do you call it, Pleiadian energy and Lyran energy, okay, with the Egypt and the money here. So look into your Lyran ancestors. The Lyrans are also connected to the Lion's Gate that we're dealing with right now, and also forgiveness for what you had to go through in those past lives, because you guys were kept from each other, and I feel like your counterpart may need to forgive you, because I feel like it was you that took those vows, and in this lifetime it's like, well, fuck you, I wanted to be with you then and you weren't with me. And it's all unconscious, it's subconscious stuff. People never really understand it in this lifetime, like why things are the way they are. But I do feel like that was a major issue for you guys, and you need to bring like healing into it and forgiveness into it in this lifetime for the two of you to be together. All right, where's my next one? And no more super chats. Hi guys. Hi, thank you. Savannah Bryan, how does he feel towards me right now? So anybody listening can take this, because I find that whoever's drawn to these are drawn to these for a reason. So we got the King of Swords. I feel like he wants to talk to you. He wants to tell you something. He could have a mother figure or karmic or whatever. Something is in the background, though, that's keeping this person from telling you their truth. I feel like they may have even kind of degraded you in the past, too, though, because he's got this foot on her boobs. But it's like, I feel like he does want to heal this. He wants to come into a place of union with you, temperance, yes, union energy, but there's definitely been karmic crap that's impacting it. So I do think they see you as an empress. They see you as somebody that would be like the perfect catch, the perfect person for them, emperor, empress. You guys are on this equal thing. But I feel like in the past they didn't treat you that way, or they may not have seen it, and it could have been, again, due to somebody on the outside, like some asshole just being like, meh, meh, meh. And now they're ready to heal that and see things from a new perspective. Like it's because they're going through their own tower moment or their own epiphany moment, like realizing it, or just like understanding that they don't want to lose you. And so now it's giving them the strength to come rushing back through the door to give you equal give and take, but they do feel like you're their equal counterpart, and they definitely want to give to you more balance than whatever they were giving to you in the past, okay? So it's like they see you as their equal, and I don't think they were treating you that way in the past, but now they're ready to reconcile with you and heal, likely after a time of emotional withdrawal and issues, okay? No more super chats, no more super chats. All right, there was an unknown super chat. So guys, just let people know no more super chats. Let me just make sure who the last one was. I'm gonna write it down so I don't get any more. Shasta Rankin. All right. Shasta Rankin is the last one. All right, guys. So I am on RM. Is Virgo man still in touch with Eileen or Aileen or Eileen? I don't know what her name is. Virgo man still in touch with Aileen. What's this motherfucker doing, huh? Just kidding. He could be. Or either that, her energy is kind of still hanging around, because we got the Eight of Swords, which is the devil in the doorway in this deck for me. But this is also fear. So he could have fear about, like, letting it go completely. Or whatever she did to him could be impacting him in a way that it's, like, causing difficulty for him to open up emotionally and say, like, hey, I like you. But I definitely feel like this person has some emotions that he's holding back and needs to heal, okay? And for whatever reason, I feel like this Aileen thing, or Eileen thing has some energy here that's, like, not so great, okay? And it's caused either fear about, like, moving away from it, or just fear about, like, moving into something new because of whatever they've been through. But I think he does want, yeah, it's like he wants to go into calmer times in his life. But she could have been very difficult to deal with, because the Queen of Swords is mean sometimes. She's like, fuck you, I'm going to kick your ass. But I do think his destiny is to move away from that. So he's either already done with her or he's about to be done with her, because I do see a Ten of Cups coming for you in the future. It's just like he needs to overcome the fear that he's holding on to and not give a fuck about what other people think, okay? He needs to get into this Fool energy and then offer his cup. But I definitely feel like her energy is still around. I just don't know if she's around in the physical. Let me see if they have a yes or no. Eileen around, yes or no? Give me a yes or no. Give me a yes or no. They're saying, oh, look, no. No, that bitch is gone. So keep looking for your signs to do with this person. But I feel like the reason they're not taking action is because of, like, their fear or her energy. So just listen to your intuition and remain positive about this, okay? All right, thank you. Scorpio Princess, will my Pisces ever tell me his true feelings? What he likes about you. All right, he's got some conflict and competition going on. He could be dealing with other people, or he could be thinking that you are. I feel like that may be something that sparks him too. Like, he doesn't want to lose you, because he definitely has, like, fire or flame for you. But I do feel like there's some sort of competition or conflict surrounding this. But he definitely wants, like, I feel like he keeps a close eye on you. It's like, I want to tell this person something. I want to touch the hiney. I want to be near this lady. But they need to get a little creative in their energy to do so. But yeah, this person is your soulmate, twin flame partnership, divine counterpart, and eventually they'll make an offer, but it actually may come at a time where you're like, fuck you, I don't even want you anymore, okay? Like, you may get to a point where you're like, so frustrated that it's like, I don't even know if I want to deal with you, but I feel like that may be where you need to be at for this person to be like, oh, wait a minute, I don't want to lose that. So there will be a reconciliation. I just feel like you need to get into a place where you're kind of, like, detached from it, and I know that's hard for people. But there has to be balance. Like, you can't be like, oh my God, please, 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 like, sitting around sad, waiting for them to bust through the door. You need to find the strength to go off into your life and find people who want to be there for you. And I feel like as soon as you do that, it's going to give this dude the power to become the emperor to the empress. But yeah, eventually you'll get the truth from this dude. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, just a reminder, no more. My last one is Shasta Ronkin. And Hina Tassin, hi, will my DM come soon and stay, because he's far, and says when he comes, he has to go back, then come back later. I feel different, but what the fuck? All right, so when he comes, he has to go back and then come back. You feel that it's going to be different, but you're not sure. All right. Oh, shit. I hope that's still there. Please be 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 there. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, oh, shit, it only went back so far. All right. Well, yeah, this dude has some anxiety, okay? Is he gonna come and stay? I feel like you do have a potential for, like, the two of you to have a very relaxed, like, committed relationship, but it may be that you start planting the seeds of potential together, and then slowly moving, so he may have to go back and forth a couple of times, but there's definitely some burdens and secrets. He has something that he's not really opening up to you about, okay? I feel like there's a reason why he's like, oh, I gotta go back and forth 100 times. Could be to do with work, or it could just be to do with his fears, or it could be like living a double life or something. But there's some sort of burden and thing that he needs to get through. So it may take a little while for you guys to get to this place, but I do feel like eventually you're gonna get there, okay? He just needs to get over that. And you want to make sure that he's not lying to you altogether, but will he come and go? Yeah, I don't know, man. We got the Three of Swords, so he probably will come and go, and I think that it comes down to him making a decision with the Lovers here. And then again, the Three of Cups, so there's definitely some third element. It could be a person. I feel like it's a person. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like there's a reason why he's going back and forth. He may be like going through a divorce, or he may just be afraid to tell you about something. He could just have like insecurities and doubts or whatever, but there's something that has the potential to break your heart with this person. So just be careful, because there's like a weird reason, okay? I do think he wants to take the chance to make you his empress, and I think eventually you could have a good beginning with him if he decides to take the freaking leap of faith and like open up and tell you the truth. I feel like right now he's like, oh, don't ask any questions. Yeah, everything will be fine. And I think eventually everything will be fine, but you deserve to know the truth, okay? So just trust your intuition. If things feel off, or like you feel like, you know, like there's some sort of like distance or just whatever for no reason, you know, trust your gut. I feel like he's very passionate about you, but there does feel like something's off there, okay? And usually, like, when there's something off, there's for a reason. And I did get a lot of third-party energies coming through here. So it could be just his job, but I feel like he needs to end something karmic before he can come stay with you committedly. All right, I'm sorry. Oh, no. Super chat, make sure to type your questions on it. All right. Windy Dawn, thank you very much for your $20. Does my love interest really want me, or is he playing mind games? So there, I got the Five of Swords here, which I feel like there's conflict, but I feel like you guys are both feeling this energy of defeat and like fear and all of that. I do think you are his divine counterpart. It's like he wants to make that decision to be with you, but he's also like defeating himself before it can happen, and that may be due to whatever you guys have dealt with in the past. I think that it's just taken a really, really, really long time for this person to get themselves together. There's been secrets. There's been illusions. They could still be dealing with this stuff. Is this person playing games with her? I get the Five of Cups. So again, this is that past stuff. I feel like the past stuff is what's causing like this fear of like going through another painful ending. All right. So painful ending here. I feel like that is something that he's afraid of, and then we have like this energy here of like just him being guarded. So I feel like this is the guardedness could be on your side too, but I do feel like there's going to be a transformation, okay, a rebirth between the two of you. And the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like in the end you will get a good connection with this person. You can have a happy ending with him. Ten of Pentacles, your ultimate fulfillment. But it's like you guys got to choose to work together within this soulmate twin flame partnership and embrace the new beginning and get out of the past, okay? So I feel like, yeah, they do want to take action, communicate, give you their truth and all of that, but there's still like emotional withdrawal and fear, and I think it's just due to whatever's already happened between the two of you, which is just typical because you got to like prove yourselves to each other again that we're not going to do, you know, we're not going to come in and be the Knight of Wands again. We're not going to come in and cause more pain. So I do think that you can have victory, Six of Wands and the Four of Wands, twin flame 11-11 union. All right, just try not to live in the past. And I feel like that's for both of you. I feel like you guys just have to let go of whatever's already happened between the two of you. Yeah, let go of the conflict and the competition and allow the transformation to happen, because right now this person's getting that energy of strength to become the emperor. Okay? All right. Just want to check something. All right. Youth Center Spiritual Healing Opening Future. Whoa, what? What are you doing? Holy moly, man. No more super chats. No more super chats. All right, Dimple Paw. No more super chats. No more super chats. Dimple Paw, will you be in union with your Aquarius soon? I keep feeling like I'm getting the same questions. I do feel like if you guys can... I've got the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like he does want to make an offer. It may be kind of like, meh. It may not be like, oh, we're going to be in union. Like, I don't know what your idea of union is. It may be a little bit different from his idea of union. Like, he may want to just have some good time with you. But I do feel like you guys can have fun together and relax together. But there could still be, like, this element of not really 100% sure, okay? But I do think that transformation can happen here with this partnership, this soulmate, okay? All right, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to try to bust through the rest of these. It's because of the thing, like, going off and on. I've missed some of your comments, and I wasn't doing this for super chats. I was just doing this to say thank you. And when you guys started sending them, I just took them. But no more super chats. I'm going to do as many as I can. And, yeah, if you want to listen to, like, other people's, you can do that. All right. Emma, what's the next step to bring you closer to your divine path? I've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So it's like your divine path, you want to start working together in the physical with your spiritual, like, wisdom and knowledge. Like, try to figure out ways you can bring more of that into your day-to-day life, and maybe even make it into, like, a way to, like, bring income or abundance into you. Like, maybe hosting your own events, being a channel, like, doing something that's going to start bringing it into the physical world where you're helping other people, because we can be spiritual on our own, but when we, like, you know what I mean? Like, when we're being spiritual on our own and we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, like, in service to others, that can block us a little bit. So I do feel like you could have more abundance and more happiness and more fulfillment in your world if you start really tuning into being, like, in service to others. There also could be somebody else that you're destined to be working together with, because you got the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles is about working together with somebody to build something solid. So it could be working with a partner, or it could be working with spirit. But I do feel like as you do this work, or as you may even meet somebody as a result of, like, starting to step into, like, that spiritual work of, like, being a healer, all right, being somebody that's, like, going to offer your services to the collective. I feel like that's going to attract somebody to you, or you could have already had somebody with you that it's like you guys, like, whatever you've been reflecting on or thinking about is like a whole new way to communicate and out into the universe that's going to attract to you your happy ending in your life, emotional fulfillment, financial fulfillment, and everything else that you've been looking for, celebration. Okay, so yeah, like, just take what you're doing and see if you can start helping other people, you know, like maybe offer guided meditation, or offer, you know, like making crystal jewelry. Like, there's so many different ways you can use spiritual things in your life and still, like, be in service to others and still bring in financial abundance from it. So just get creative. But I feel like that's going to help you to bring to your divine path, is just getting, you know, creative in how you're wanting to do it. All right, guys, where's the next one? So there's just some money. Hi again. What is your desire? What does he desire sexually from you? All right, Ace of Wands. He wants a new beginning with you for sure. Very, very passionate about you. I don't want to say too much on this one because, like, I want to keep the thing on here. All right. But he definitely is drawn to you that way. Eight of Flesh Swords. He has fear though, okay? So maybe you have fear. He wants you to like loosen up and be like, boom, let's do it. Like jump on top of him and be like ding 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 ding. Just get him going, all right? Like he wants you to like take control and just not hold back. Like don't have any fear. Don't be afraid of what you look like or what you're doing. Just go wild and crazy because he definitely wants to like have a fresh start. Ace of Swords. He wants to hear what you want. He wants you to say like do this, do that, bend me over, flow me over here, do that. Like yep, that feels good. Nope, what the fuck are you doing type of stuff. And he definitely wants to plant seeds with you, but I feel like he may even want to plant a seed up inside of you. Like he may want to see you, and some people are like that. Some dudes are like that. They want you like, I want you to be my mother of my children. But he's like, he doesn't want just missionary, okay? Like, he wants to let go of that stuff. He wants to get wild and crazy and do some fun stuff. Like, bring out some whips and chains and tools and all of that and have happiness. Because I think he sees you as somebody he could have this with, but he just doesn't want you to hold anything back, all right? Like, just be like, be the star of the show, all right? Not afraid to roll around and get crazy. Not afraid to make eye contact. Not afraid to tell him what you want. Just get wild and crazy with this dude, okay? Whether it's raining or not, it's like he wants to like be able to think about you and just in his pants, which I feel like he does, but he wants you to be doing what he sees you doing in his times when he does this, okay? So just take control, all right? Like grab him by his freaking head and like make him do what you want. He definitely wants you to like be in control because that's gonna make him do this. All right. Should I start? Hi, Barbara. Thank you very much for your $20. Should I start selling my Harmony Mist and Essence formula as a new business? Will it prosper? Or should I continue in my current job? I'm going to get this one. Haha, that's funny. So I picked up the deck and I got the 10 of Pentacles, which is a fulfillment of emotion. And on the bottom here, I got the 9 of Cups. So I do feel like whenever we like have like that like thing pop into us, we're like, oh, I want to do that. Do it, because it's like you could be just holding yourself back out of like doubt or like, oh, should I just do what I'm doing? You can do what you're doing and do that, okay? Don't, have healthy boundaries and all of that, but don't block yourself off from expansion, because I feel like you could do both. Why not do both, You don't have to be, like, at a fork in the road. You can just start planting the seed of potential to start, like, doing some of it on the side, or even, like, depending on what you do for work, incorporating them together. But I feel like... yeah, like if you decide to go through this transformation and start bringing those things out, you will be abundant. You're going to be in that 9 of Pentacles energy. And if you've been thinking about this for a lot and like really thinking about what you're wishing for your future, it's time to bring it to the physical. I wouldn't just like be like, hey, let me leave behind everything I'm already doing, especially if you need it for financial stuff. But take your time to slowly start bringing this into fruition. Like whatever you've been like holding back or suppressed, like if you've got fear, just been thinking about it. It's time to take the leap of faith, but to also trust your intuition so that you can have your wishes come true with it, so that you're not going to like regret it down the road. So just start doing like the basics of it, little bits at a time, and then start getting it out there a little bit more and a little bit more. And I feel like that will be something, it's like, just make smart decisions. Don't be like, I'm going to quit my job today and go start doing this like tomorrow. Use your like spiritual knowledge and understanding. You may even do good to find somebody to like partner up with in your community, like somebody around you that sells stuff similar to that. Or if you already have people in your community that will like bring it on, like start talking to them and be like, hey, can I start doing this? Because this is part of your truth and this is part of your passion, and that's what's going to help you to become that magician and transform into your life what it is that you're wanting to have. Yeah, but it's your decision. It's your choice. What do you want to do? Just be smart about it. But I do feel like you'll be abundant. Okay? Don't hold yourself back because you'll regret it. Okay? Just start taking those little baby steps and start finding the people who are going to help you so that you're not like, oh, am I going to be defeated? Don't go into that energy. And know right now is the perfect time to start taking on new endeavors. But like I said, just don't go crazy with it.
Don't just up and quit your job. Use the Lionsgate to help you with like planning out what you're gonna do. Like come up with a business plan. I find a lot of times people in the spiritual stuff, they're like, I'm just gonna do this, and they don't think it through, or they don't like lay out the groundwork. We gotta do both. So just make sure that you don't just like go out on a whim and then like regret it, or be like, I'm just gonna build a website, because like you need to know what you're doing in order for things to work together. And sometimes it takes a lot in order to do it all. But if you already have people in your community that want it, then that makes things a lot easier. Okay. So maybe eventually like go from like full-time something else to part-time something else to like, hey, now I'm full-time this. But I do think you'll be, yeah, it's part of your destiny, and you will be abundant with it. So just let go of the fear, okay? Because if you go into it feeling fearful, you're going to block yourself from what you're wanting with it. But if you let go of that devil fear and all of that, and you do the work that's required of you, you'll end up celebrating. And this is a new beginning that will help you to feel more like fulfilled and happy and creative and all of those wonderful things that come along with being in your passion. When will I meet my soulmate? Oh, come on. Come on. Hey, that's funny. Romance. You're gonna... Who is this? Money Myers? Money Myers. Super chats are closed, everybody. Within the next few months, you're gonna meet your person, okay? You are ready. I feel like you are ready right now, but meditation's gonna help you to find the answers as to like where to go, where to be, when they're gonna like who it may be, like what they're gonna look like, all of that. I don't like to tell people, what the hell was that? I don't like to tell people certain looks, because I feel like that can like block them from going to like who they should be going to, because they're like, no, it doesn't look like that person. But yeah, there's definitely somebody that's coming in with the next few months that's got this Hierophant type of energy here, like a higher level soulmate energy towards them, that I feel like you're gonna enjoy them very much. And that's that Taurus energy, very grounded, very committed. So if you've been feeling like conflict, or like feeling like it's never going to happen, or looking at other people, you know, like in their happy relationships, get out of that freaking vibration or out of that energy and be like, I am the freaking magician. I have all the tools that I need. You know, I'm not going to sit at my house and just be miserable and sad thinking about having this. I'm going to heal. I'm going to go out and I'm going to manifest my Two of Cups, which is my soulmate. All right. So be in that energy of what you want and attract it, because I feel like you can have it really quickly. So utilize this energy that we're in right now to make it come to you. See the value of you and know that you deserve it. Heather Schloss. Will my Gemini get past his long distance commitment issues? I'm a Libra. Mercury retrograde really set us back. Oh gosh. All right. Will he get over his long distance commitment issues? I do feel like you will get over it, okay? And, you know, Mercury retrograde is just miscommunication. Yeah, you guys will have your Four of Wands, your twin flame 11-11 union. He just needs to get out of his freaking anxiety, basically. So you already know the answer, and I find a lot of times people do. It's like, you know what the burden is, you know what the problem is. It's this person's anxiety when it comes to having that new beginning. But this person's passion for you and their desire for you will bring them back to reconcile. Work on the inner child, work on the past lives, work on the stuff that's causing this burden through meditating and understanding what it is. And you already know intuitively that they've got an issue with the distance, they've got an issue with this thing, but you want to figure out where it comes from, okay? And then eventually you'll get to your 10 of Pentacles with this person, because they do love you, they do care about you, they just got some issues when it comes to it. But also look at your thing in it and be like, am I asking too much of somebody that has a fear of commitment or a fear of like the distance between us? How can I be like willing to work with this person? How can I be somebody that's like able to make this easier for them to open up, you know? Let me take it slow with them, okay? Because I feel like they're afraid to like they want to like maybe what do you call that word? I can never think of the word. I feel like I don't ever do it, maybe. Compromise. Yeah, they want to like compromise with you, but they may feel like you won't compromise. But if you guys were able to compromise, your wishes would come true quicker. I just feel like eventually will come together. Just keep in mind that like when we reflect on these things and we think about these things, to have a higher vibration about it as we go through the Lion's Gate, as we go through any day. But don't give up on this, and he's not giving up on you. This person will get their stuff together, and it may, like I said, require a little bit of that energy of like, okay, like, how can I intuitively figure out what the issue is between me and my divine counterpart? How can I plan for a future where I'm not like forcing something that they're not ready for? Like, let's start slow at the Page of Cups, with this new beginning that's going to evolve into something. And he may just need this time to like get something out of his system, to like feel like he's available to others. Maybe there's karmic partners he has to go through, and it would be a lot better to let them go through their karmic partners while they're not committed to you than to be committed to you. So always look at it that way too. Like, you don't want to be with somebody that you're in love with, that they're committed to you, and then they're fucking other people. Let them do what they got to do and then commit to you, so that you're not getting cheated on and hurt even more. But I don't really feel like that's what it is. I just feel like they gotta feel, yeah, like, it's like they just self-sabotage. Like, they gotta get out of that energy. They get some stuff going on up in their head, and I feel like it comes from inner child. But just in general, people, like, if you feel like you're trying to force someone into committing with you, it's not a good look, and it's not a good way to be, because they're just going to end up hurting you. Okay, Windy Dawn, I did do you. Jacqueline Clamblon, message regarding your current job. Alright, what's her current job message? 7 of Cups, I feel like there's other stuff going on there, like, that you're not, like, there's some illusions, or people aren't, like, really seeing, like, the full situation, okay? There could be other people around that are causing issues, but I feel like you may need to cut some people or some things out when it comes to this situation, or if you're not working at all, it's like there may be people or things or emotions or feelings that you need to cut out in order to get to a place. But I feel like there's something, yeah, it's like once you get into this energy of the Knight of Pentacles, which is like single, I feel like if you break away from whatever it is at this place that isn't working for you, it doesn't mean you quit your job, but whatever isn't working for you, whether it's like working with a certain team or just feeling a certain way or not having boundaries, maybe people are constantly like, hey, do this, hey, do that, and you're like, okay. Once you stop doing that, you're going to have more balance, and I feel like it's going to help you to actually love what you do, or just cutting this out completely and finding something else that you do love to do. Let me see. And just a reminder, guys, no more questions, no more super chats, no more questions, no more super chats. Artist. Okay, so you maybe getting creative would also help you to understand what's going on at like your current situation, or if you're not working at all, getting creative can help you to get into the flow of the energy that's going to give you what you need in order to find a job that you love and to go through the transformation into taking a leap of faith towards something that's going to be fulfilling. And again, Lion's Gate right now is that strength energy. This can help you to go towards what your heart's desire is and to let go of whatever has been holding you back, okay? So, I don't know exactly what's going on with your situation, but I do feel like there's something that needs to be, like, cut out, whether it's the job itself or the people at the job or just the way you show up at the job. But I do feel like eventually you're going to probably decide to go somewhere else or do something else when you decide what, like, it is that your heart's really desiring to do, and it may be creative, okay? It could be music, it could be drawing, it could be painting, it could be whatever, but it will require a leap of faith. But like I told the other person, don't just fucking run out of a job. Make sure you set things up before you go. But I do feel like there's something there where it's like you're not being fulfilled completely because it's just not where you really truly meant to be. Yeah, it's time to decide. Time to make a decision and to go towards what's going to give you fulfillment and make you happy. Where do you want to work, okay? And who do you want to work with? Because the Three of Pentacles is about working with people to build something solid and stable. What do you want to do? I don't think it's, for the rest of your life doing what you're doing. Especially if you're asking, like usually if we're fulfilled with our job, we're not like, hey, what about my job? So just keep that in mind. There's something better, I feel like, available to you that's going to make you feel like that good energy. Alright, guys, no more super chats. Youth Center Spiritual Healing, opening my future. Alright. So, opening a spiritual healing center in your future. I feel like if you get creative about it, yes, you definitely can have that happen. Spirit is guiding you to do this, to open your spiritual center. And it's almost like a reconciliation, too. It's part of your destiny. So really go in and reflect on what you're wishing for, what you're wanting, what you're desiring for your future, and take that leap of faith in that new beginning to have your emotions fulfilled. Seeing things from a place of emotional fulfillment, too. Like, tap back into the inner child. I feel like not enough centers, like do that. Like they don't have the youth thing. So this is going to be something that would, yep, and this is a good time to do it. All right. Get very clear about what you would want, like what type of programs you would run. You would probably want to have stuff for adults too, because a lot of times kids are at school or kids are here, or kids are there, or whatever. And a lot of times parents aren't thinking about sticking their kid into, one of these centers and stuff. So you want to like figure out a way to get the parents there and then the kids there at the same time. But I definitely feel like this is something that like is a good time and an opportunity for you to reflect on, and it is part of your destiny to eventually open. It's going to help you with your inner child as well. I feel like it's going to give you that opportunity to get creative and have fun and play and do things and spark this passion inside of you that will give you your 10 of cups. So it's like your wish coming true. So don't ever give up on this idea. Start making the moves and doing the actions that align with your truth. All right. Shasta Ronkin, can you tell me how my Aquarius man feel about me? How he feels about you. Right now, we've got the Two of Pentacles, so he could either be feeling like, am I good enough? Or he could be like, I don't know what to do. And I find like that's something that goes hand in hand. When we don't feel like great about ourselves, we can like juggle like what we're feeling about a situation. But I do feel like he's very passionate about you, so he could also be just juggling like, how do I make my approach? Should I make my approach? He could be very nervous. I feel like he wants to say something. He's definitely not going to give up on you. But he's like kind of like unsure of how to come forward to bring this communication. I don't know if there's emotional distance or physical distance, but there's definitely some sort of distance that I feel like he wants to close that distance up and say something, but it's like he's been stuck in fear and unable to make a freaking decision. And I think it does have a lot to do with like him seeing, like you deserve more, or you deserve better, or you're just so amazing that it's making him like feel like maybe he doesn't deserve it. Okay, again, this value and worth energy. I feel like this person does not feel like they're good enough for you, and so they kind of maybe come forward real quick and then they go out real quick. But it's like the passion is definitely there. Eventually your Four of Wands and your happiness will manifest. And I do think they see you as an empress, but they need to have the epiphany moment and realize like they deserve an empress and that they don't want to lose the empress. So, and I think they know that now. Yeah, it's just they got to come into balance with themselves, of balance within their emotion and their passion. Okay. All right. All right. Almost done. Almost done. Super chats are done. Are they done? Am I done? I think I'm done. Unknown sent a super chat earlier, but no question. The question is, does Twin Flame feel the connection? All right. Yep. I think this is the last one, guys. So anybody else who wants to know, does your Twin Flame feel the connection? Let's find out. 2 hours, man. 2 hours. I said I wasn't going to do long. This is why I don't come live. All right. All right. What? What am I doing? Does your Twin Flame feel the connection? Okay, guys, does your Twin Flame feel the connection? Oh, the 10 of Cups. Yeah, they feel the connection. I feel like they know that they could have a happy ending with you, like they would have emotional fulfillment with you, that you love them, that you would nurture them, that you would take care of them, that it would be like a very, la la la, happy wishes coming fulfilled thing. And they don't want to give up on it, okay? So they definitely feel it. They know the potential there. They don't want to give up on you. They see that they could have the happiness. It's almost like a wish coming true for them and you. So I feel like, union is imminent for people who are on those types of journeys. It's just about healing these things, okay? The tower moments, the shit in our lives that makes us like run from what we truly want, or the things that make us like act out of our ego, or the things that make us just like, not feel like we're good enough. Like, oh, I'm not an empress. I don't deserve an empress decision, or, oh, this person's too good for me. And I feel like that happens a lot within these things.
But it's like the clarity will come, the sun will shine, the new truth will come forward. Person has love for you. And a lot of men just don't know how to express it, and women need to realize that men express it in different ways. And it's like a lot of times we want to like dump our whole like thing out to them. We're like, oh my god, I'm so in love with you, and I like you so much, and blah, 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 and we send them, you know, like these big long messages, and we say all this crap to them, and they don't even know what to say back to it, because it's not how they are. Like they feel like the only time they should really be saying anything is if it's conveying like a message, like, hey, let's see each other. And then when you're together you can talk and stuff, but it's like you guys like freak these people out. But they do care, but they have anxiety, okay? And it's like we bring the anxiety out of them because we're like, commit to us, we love you. And they're like, nope. But you need to calm that shit down, because that's what brings the rejection about. And once you calm down and get into that place on your own and power on your own, that's when you get your 10 of Pentacles. And if that person's not able to, you'll find someone that's even better to be the person to make the decision that's going to give you that, okay? So it's like you're either dealing with somebody that you're really truly meant to be with, or you're dealing with somebody that's going to transform you into somebody that you're meant to deal with. But for the majority, it's just a healing journey in general, a healing from all the stuff that's been knocked over, turning around and realizing that the Two of Cups has always been there, will always be there, your new beginning will happen, and that the strength of the connection can't be denied. If it's a true twin flame soulmate connection, celebration will happen. All right, so thank you guys very, very much. I do feel like some of you may be getting some page offers, just like a hello or a message. There could be a little nerves coming from behind it, but it's definitely driven by passion. But at least it's a king, it's not a knight, somebody that actually wants to like do more than just, you know, play the field. And it is wish fulfillment. Okay, so guys, this is a good time to stay in that high vibration, and no, don't give up on what you're wanting. Stay in that energy aligned with the Lion's Gate. I will try to do, I'm going to do a reading on the other channel tomorrow, and I'm going to either record, I'm probably going to record a Lionsgate meditation and post it on, what do you call it, Lionsgate on 8/8. King Passion, yeah, there's King Passion. Alright guys, so, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for all the donations. I wasn't expecting it. Thank you for all of the subscribing, liking, commenting. What? DR sent a super chat. Why does DM... Arrgh! Why does the DM run when they're going to meet? Let's find out. Why does the DM run when they're going to meet? Part of the destiny. They're afraid of their destiny too, okay? So it's like I feel like sometimes they just want to like test the waters too, to see if like you still care. Especially like if they've been hidden away from you or reflected away from you, or in their hermit mode, you know, thinking about their destiny or thinking about what they wish for. Particularly like if they see you in their 9 of Pentacles energy, they could just be seeing like, oh, you're going to cut me out or you're going to let me in. And then when they like get to that place, it just kind of freaks them out. And then they kind of, yeah, they slow back down. So it's almost like this intimidated thing. And like I was just saying, guys, it's like that's how it is. It's just like this intimidation factor, that Page of Cups energy. But it's part of the thing. It's part of your destiny. It's part of the reconciliation that will eventually happen. They're afraid of this. They're afraid of the 10 of Pentacles. They're afraid of this. They're afraid of the commitment. But eventually they'll come out of that. And they'll stop rejecting, and they'll stop causing all these things and these issues. But it's not because of you. It's not your fault. It's just how they are. But you know what? Stop giving them the opportunities to do it. You know what? If they're coming in like this, and then they're going right back out and leaving you in this energy, go into your own hangman energy, or go find somebody else to like hang out with and spend some time with until they get their shit together and allow their passion to grow to a place where it's going to overpower their anxiety to give you like an actual type of union energy that's going to be like fulfilling to both of you. You know, don't give up on them entirely, but don't give up on yourself enough to not have emotional fulfillment. Because if this person's just coming and going and coming and going, you need to be going out and enjoying yourself and finding people that are going to show up and give you their time, energy, and attention. So you know what it feels like. What does it look like, taste like, smell like, feel like to have somebody show up for you and give you their time, energy, and attention? You got to experience it, right, to know it. And while you're in that vibration, that's going to help to get them into the vibration that's going to bring them forward to give it to you. And I'm not saying you got to go out and like date a bunch of people or even date a person, but get out and enjoy your life.
You know, be this single, sexy, confident person seeing things from a new perspective that's transformed, you know. And I think the more that you're in that vibration, the more they're going to realize, like, you're not going to just continue sitting around waiting for this shit to happen to you. You're not going to keep taking the rejection. But again, it's just they run from it because they're afraid of it. Okay? And I do think some of them just come back around to test the waters to see, like, is there still conflict here? They could still have competition on their side, but for the most part, it's like they just want to, like, they want to test the waters. Eventually, karma will come into this, and there will be an equal give and take. But I think a lot of it's just fear, okay? And it's not just you; it happens to all of us. So, judgment will happen, okay? And the spiritual thing will come together. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much, and that is it. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am gonna go to bed now. In Mune. Namaste.